Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another podcast. Women will look for something to like on a man. Now, I've been, there's always been this theme of, a man's appearance and particularly he looks is something. And that's on two levels. Now, first of all, let me make clear for the umpteenth time. Because there's always that thing of some people saying looks don't matter, looks matter. I've always said looks matter, but I've always said it's part of the overall equation. Because I said, whatever I said specifically, women pay attention to every little thing. You could be looking sharp, have a good height, all that, but a woman might reject you because your shoes are jacked up. So they pay attention to everything. But on this level, understand, yes, they looking. One thing I've noticed about women, they will actually try to find something to like about you. Seriously. That's why, yes, they checking out your face. They'll try to find something. It's like, oh, well, usually they focus on, when women looking at a man's face, they look more at his eyes, his lips, his hair, stuff like that. If you happen to have that square jaw and high cheekbones, those are just bonuses. But they looking at that. And if you don't have all of those things, they try to say, they might just say, hey, he got a nice haircut. Oh, he got nice teeth. He got nice teeth. I used to hear that a lot from women. It's like, oh, you got some nice teeth. Nice smile. They'll find something to like about you, even if your overall package ain't there, You might be of a shorter stature. They'll say, he's in great shape, or, you might not have that top-notch body or average-looking face and body, but if you dress well, they'll look at that, right? They'll always look because women always looking. They're always checking a man out. So the important lesson there is a man needs to fix up something. You need to find something about him that'll draw a woman's attention. Something, Don't just think just because you might not look like that fashion model alpha showpiece is all over. It's like, oh, well, you got some other stuff you can do. It's like, hey, maybe keep that haircut sharp. Maybe let that beard grow out. You might have something natural on you that they happen to like. They'll find it. They might, what I remember some women, they were talking about this one dude. They were like, he got big hands and feet. Actually, that kind of goes into my next one, my next podcast. But seriously, because what I see with a lot of guys who have problems, it really is their appearance, their overall appearance. They don't do anything. They think just because they don't have a certain bone structure is over. It's like, no, it's not. And I talked about this last week, but I want to just hammer this point home. You can always get nice clothing. You can always figure out how to match your clothing. You can always figure out, the best haircut for you, whether you need facial hair, whether that works or don't work, whatever. You can always do something. Because women, here's the thing with women, they like different things on a man. Seriously, it could be tats. They could be tats. You might have just a nice tattoo, some conversation piece on you. You see, oh, that's a nice tattoo you got. It's a conversation piece. They just want to sit there and talk about it. Right? But they always are. And you got to understand that visual thing. It's like, okay, get something about you. Now, will every woman like it, like I talked about in a video last week? No. But focus on the ones who do like it, Because think about something. Whether you use for the people who follow choosing signals, they send in choosing signals because they see something on you they like. It could be some medallion that you wear every now and then. The drip, or you might have a nice watch on. The drip. I've known a few women. They go crazy over a watch on a guy. See, and here's a secret. Let me break down something. A lot of times, what women go crazy over on a man is something that they show. Like if they got a favorite color that they might wear, they'll like it on a man. They might like, I don't know, green or something. They see it on a man, they like it, right? Or they got their clothing style. They might be that type, just real sweats and all of that. You got sweats on or something, they like that. Seriously, look at that. Or they got a ton of jewelry on. They might tend to like a guy who got a lot of jewelry, which looks crazy. But every single man really got something that some women going like. I knew this guy. Nah, I ain't gonna call his name because somebody know him. But you get some guys, they wear a ton of jewelry. They usually have a woman like that, right? So the thing is, figure out, okay, what can you do to get a woman's attention physically? Could be you got that shoe game. Could be you got that beard game. Could be you got that watch game. That wrist bracelet game. Got that suit game or whatever. Shoe game. You can get those shoe games. And I've said this before, women go crazy over shoes. They lose their damn mind over shoes. You got those little sharp shoes. They be like, damn, he had those sharp shoes. Because seriously, when women get among themselves, they can break down every single good part of a man, but then something else. Because that's why I always say it. Yes, looks matter, but it's not just that one thing and they ignore everything else. They looking at every piece. And the more pieces you got that are good on you, the better. If you blessed with that real handsome face, hey, use it. Make sure you keep that joint clean. Or those jaws, you might not want to grow a beard because they can't see the jaw as well. You got to figure out what works for you. Could be and you can get feedback. I mean, it's easy. Every time you interact with a woman, every single time, especially rejections, you can get an idea of what women like on you. That's all you had to do. Also pay attention to their tone of voice when they say hi to you if you already know them. But that's it. Seriously, it's not rocket science, y'all. Seriously, they will look for something, right? And there's a deeper aspect of them looking for, which I'm going to get into in the next podcast. But that's the thing. That's the thing to understand. They ain't just see a lot of guys thinking they just checking out one thing. It's like, no, we might check out one thing, and that's our nature. But women, see, here's the thing. Men, we tend to think in a more logical pattern. When you're thinking like that, it tends to be straightforward, 1, 2, 3, and everything. Either or, black and white, supposedly objective and stuff, right? When women, they looking at the whole picture. They looking at nuances. They looking at stuff. They looking at stuff that, even though I try to give y'all an idea of what they checking out, I don't have any idea about. Seriously, it could be you just standing a certain way at a certain time, certain day, with a foul look on your face, and anybody like, damn, he hot. I'm serious. That's how women are. So anyway. Figure out what it is about you that women are checking out. All right? So anyway, I'll talk to you later. Peace and blessings.